growing up at Snowbird with my family, it was basically just plunked my sister and I straight in the mountains. And my dad was a ski patrol at Snowbird for 30 years. And so we'd do that in the winter. My mom would homeschool my sister, me, and a few other kids up the canyon. So we were always just able to be on the hill and exploring the mountain in the winter. And then in the summer, my dad would pick us up in a van on the last day of school, and we'd travel as a family, kind of camping and climbing and hiking around the West, living out of a van or a backpack. And yeah, so that's really where it started, was straight from when we were groms.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, just kind of kept evolving. Like as we kept growing, my parents would shape us and they'd have us set goals, and then they'd push us to like reach those goals, you know? And so we'd set some lofty goal, like, oh, I want to win my sister was a big skier. So she's like, I want to win the whatever US title. And they'd push her to be able to like reach that goal, you know? So it wasn't always just us doing whatever we want. It was kind of a lot of like them pushing us to do it, for sure.
Yeah. That's interesting. Do you think that had a big impact on where you guys ended up and how you got where you are so early?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I kind of found out I didn't really want to be a ski racer. And then it was like we were at races and we were slipping all this POW off the course. I was like, this is crazy. I just want to go ski it, you know? And so I'd just go off skiing and then my parents encouraged me to start like free skiing as I was kind of on a program with the resort and, you know, had a bit of structure, but that left me kind of floating in the summers. So I'd just be like skateboarding and goofing off. And so my dad was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. And so he put me in touch with this guy, Willie Benegas, who really kind of reignited my passion for like going up in the mountains and kind of exploring beyond the boundaries of the ski resort. And so we started like running and climbing around the Wasatch the summer when I was 16. And that was what brought the idea to go do like Mount Everest and the Seven Summits, because he was a professional mountaineer for North Face and was a professional guide along with his twin brother Damien. And so yeah, kind of the meeting of the minds with him, me, and my dad. It's like, all right, well, what's the next goal? And kind of Everest was the big one. So
right on.
Set off onto that.
So was Willie a friend of your dad's or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they knew each other through like ski patrolling and stuff.
Yeah.
And my dad was just like, all right, this guy's great. And so yeah, just kind of set me off with him. He's like, all right, go play with Willie. He does cool stuff, like along the lines of what I like to do. So yeah.
Nice. So did you ever find your parents, I mean, you talked about them pushing you. Was that ever a pain in the ass early on? Were you like, God, I mean, I can't imagine, but maybe you're like, I don't want to go skiing, or, you know, whatever.
I mean, I definitely remember some days, you know, when I was like 10 or 11 and it was like, yeah, go to like ski training or like, because we kind of had this set routine of like ski racing practice and then a certain amount of training and then like video review and then watching World Cup and stuff. And it was like, I really don't want to watch World Cup. You know, I don't want to sit on the couch and like slow-mo Bodie Miller's slalom run or whatever. It's like, this sucks. But it was like, I would watch like Sage Katabrigalosa ski all day, you know? And so once I hit the free skiing program, it was like, oh, video review all day.